And I don't know if you can tell, that sucker is blowed out. She no good. I found another one right here. She got some strength left in her. Let me know if you see any fluid squirt out of there. Maybe you will. Any fluid squirting out? Yep. I can see the evidence of it. Okay, let's see if AutoZone gave me the right parts. What are the odds of that? Pretty slim, actually. Hey guys and girls, Rusty here. I'm going to change the brake line on the Fiero. But first thing, before I go get changed, I'm gonna see if it's gonna start because the battery was a little weak last time. So let's get to it. I got the new brake line here in the Mazda. Should be. There we go. New brake line. So I'm just gonna start this thing up and roll the windows down. Never mind the mess. That was from a little trickle charger. Go ahead and raise this up so when I get changed it's not sitting here getting hot. Well, we got some power still. Hopefully it's enough power. Get this brake line sorted out and then I can go ahead and think about getting the wiring fixed for the AC. But my main goal is to have this by the time it starts getting cold. That's weird. Might not be enough power. Let's see. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. It usually only starts the second time for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Come on. Damn. This thing. It's my fault because I let it sit with the hood open and it drained the battery. Let me disconnect the fan. That's what I should have done from the start. Take this fan fuse out and it might have enough juice. It's gonna start if it has enough to crank right now because it wanted to start already. Come on. Barely. We'll see what it says, but I know it's charging. 13.1, yeah. Okay, we're gonna let that charge. I didn't want to have to bust out the jumper cables and everything. We're gonna let this charge. I'm gonna put the fuse back in for the fan, and then I'm gonna get changed and move the car over next to the garage, which is still a mess. Sorry, everyone. And I'm gonna change that brake line, and then I gotta add some more brake fluid and test drive it and all that. So come along for the ride, so to speak. right, that was fun. I put the helmet on and drove it around and all that for you, just to give you extra view. So this is the wheel. Oh man, you can see it's already leaking a bunch of fluid out. Well, that's because I took the Zert fitting out, never put it back in, because I didn't want it to lock up again when I was driving home. And that's just from pumping the brakes here. So there's still fluid in the lines, that's good. I'm gonna get my stuff set up, and then I'll bring you back and get that tire off and get that line, and we'll switch it out, and that'll be that. That's comes out of the caliper. Let's get this wheel off real quick. We'll be able to see what we need for breaking that brake line off. Just a minute. Right here, a bolt, probably 1/2 inch. Take that clip off. I don't know what size that is. It's gonna be in millimeters. I'm gonna go ahead and temporarily just place that fitting in there. I don't think we're going to lose any more fluid, but maybe. My advice if you're working on brake lines is to have one of these bad boys on the standby and go ahead and fill that reservoir up. That way you can maybe get the job done without having to bleed everything. All right, so I'll show you. Just going to fill that reservoir up. I don't really like these with the plastic, but you get what you get. This was to be expected because I was pumping it down. Anyways, I'm gonna fill that baby up. Doesn't look too clean, but that's a problem for another day. You see how it drains from the rear to the front? It does that opposite effect as well. Anyways, we're gonna fill it up pretty full. The car is aiming downhill right now, so when the car's level it won't be quite that full. We'll probably have a little bit of spillage when I put the top back on, but you know, we're doing our best. We're gonna get this bolt off, if you can see it, and take this line off, and that's what we're going to replace. I'm sure that's the problem. Should have parked a little further away from the grass. Well, I didn't grab any special tools. I just grabbed a crescent wrench to start off with. We'll see if that does the trick. It is not doing the trick. It's doing the other trick, which is where it rounds off your bolts. Let's look for some wrenches. Okay, I got 11, which is what size it is. Broke that baby loose. It's weird how that works when you got the right tools. Save that bolt. Save these washers. Of course, that's going to be a different size back there, right? You know it. Yeah, it's going to be a 13 back there because we want to play ball with it. I pulled out a 13, and I don't know if you can tell, that sucker is blowed out. She no good. I found another one right here. She got some strength left in her. Throw that other 13 away. Yeah, that's the size. This car wants to play me some games. You know how to play games though, don't worry. Jam my fingers right on the parking brake. I need a ratchet. Probably only losing 1% per minute of GoPro battery. So we need to get this party going. Play it around. Had a blowout on my glove. Gonna keep wearing it anyways. All right. I may not have had to do all that, but you never know. So this one's not meant for a regular wrench. I guess it's probably a 14 or 15. Somebody lied to that Fiero. He told it today was the day we were going to play these games. But 5 scripts later, that line's broken free. And the GoPro thought we were playing games today too, but it's going to learn. Alright, so we're loose. All I got to do is get this line out. And then switch out the rubber hose, and this job will be basically done. Just put it back together, bleed the brake a little bit, and go for a test drive. But I don't think I really even have to bleed it too much. I think it'll just bleed while I'm driving. I still have 3 other brakes at work, so it's not that dangerous, to be honest. It's not like the back brakes are gonna mess up anymore. Okay, let's see if AutoZone gave me the right parts. What are the odds of that? Pretty slim, actually. It's got 3 little notches, and you can do it backwards, kind of. That's what I had going on. The bolt is the right threads. AutoZone did me good this time around. Tighten that back on. We got the new one on with a new clip, and then I got the bolt in right here to hold the brake line against this strut mount. So all we have left is to go ahead and bolt this baby in there, and there's no ears or anything like there are on some of the other GM products. So we're just going to put these little washers above and below and bolt it down using this bolt, which has the holes in the side. If my glove's not covering it up, there you go. Hold down the center. Flowing clear. Tastes like brake fluid. So there you go. That's what I'm doing. Put you back over here in the shade so we don't have GoPro death number 7 of this video. One above and one below is how it was when I took it off. So that's what we're going with. There we go. And that one was 11 millimeter, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Let me know if you see any fluid squirt out of there. Maybe you will. I know there's fluid still in the line, so Any fluid squirting out? Oh, yep. I can see the evidence of it. So we're gonna tighten that back up. And we'll go drive it. And I don't think anything else is gonna be required. I'll put the cap back on over there and I'll pump it and see if it gets locked like it did before. That's how I knew it. I had a bad brake line. Okay, did the brake get locked up? Because the brake pedal came alive. Hey, what do you know? I might know a thing or two. Let's get the tire back on. Get all my tools out of the way. You know I only use like 5 of them. But you never know which 5 is the right 5 unless you've done the job already once before. Which I haven't. Not on this car. If the car was to fall, chop me off at the ankles. We'll find out how good my insurance really is. I'm guessing not that good. Besides, the best medical care in the world is not going to take away the pain, right? You're going to be laying here if your leg's chopped off. Not really chopped off, but you know, crushed. And I could reach that jack and jack it off myself, but gonna have to crawl to my phone over there about 50 feet away. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna bore you with the test drive, but hey, we'll get back to work on this race car in the next video, hopefully. That'll probably be about a week or so, I'm not sure. I'm gonna test drive this and go get some food. Bye.